Steel?
I do this every time.
Hello everybody, welcome to TT Motorsport here on Thursday night at 8 p.m. UK time. Today we're going to be racing here at France at the Paul Ricard circuit for our Tier 1 race, and it's going to be a really special one today. Really exciting one, so if you watch this back, it's surely going to be a good one. Yeah, something to talk about. In the meantime, we just going to see the top 10 highlights from our Canada stuff, and we are going to talk about the highlights of that qualification there. Brenda did a very nice job last time around in Canada. Managed the pole with a 108.3, and in second place there was Temiston, and in third place there was Pickles. We also had somebody crashed out at Canada, unfortunately, at the qualification, and that was our newest staff member, TTM Hayes. Hope he does a little bit more well today than last time around. Yeah, it's also very surprising. Normally we see like Brenda and Pickles filling the spots 1 and 2 at the qualification, but this time around P2 in the qualification was Temiston. In P4 in the qualification of Canada we had Smithy. He had a really nice qualification setup. Not so good on the race though. He crashed out in the 90th lap or something, I don't know. Yeah, and then we have our dark horse, Hopi, rounding up the top 5. Incredible qualifying. He keeps getting better and better every single time. And yeah, I'm very curious what he's going to do here at the Paul Ricard circuit here at France. So yeah, really nice. What you think, Steve?
Yes, definitely, mate. Hope he's really up to his game last few weeks, certainly in terms of qualifying. But what about the race last week as well? Absolutely phenomenal. We had a couple of rookies in there. TTM Dave started from P9, had a very respectable P5 finish. We've got to give a shout to Jagerbomb. Started P17, made up 10 places and finished P7. Super drive, particularly on the debuts in the series as well. After passing the trials, etc., they just slotted straight in as if they've been here from the start. That was really good stuff to watch. We had a couple of retirees. Smithy, obviously, as Jerry mentioned, was the first one to go. And talk about people who've put in stellar performances lately. It was actually Hopi after his fantastic qualifying. He then backed it up in the race, had a really good showing. Finished up in P2, his second place finish of the season. There was the 4 DNFs in total, as we said. There was a couple more after Smithy's DNF, and the top 3 finished off being Pickles from Hopi, from Brenda, which Hopi and Brenda had a great battle towards the last few laps as well, with Hopi just managing on to stay there, keep his composure, and keep that second place.
Yeah, and in the background also we see a couple of overtakes here in that same race. Yeah, really nice video of Pickles doing that every week here at TTM, and yeah, just grabs all the clips people sending him by DM or in the chat channels, and he makes a really nice top 10 about it. So currently the race, France, Yeah, last time on Monday and yesterday, we also had a tier race at TTM Motorsport, and the tier 3 race was a rainy race, and the tier 2 race, all these tier 3 races. People watching, I'm not from England or anything. I'm from Holland, so excuse me. But that's yeah, we can see it's like a 50% rain here at France. We also had, like, on both occasions a safety car out. So me and Steele were talking about this, and I think we had, like, for every single race up till this point, we had an safety car. So there's like 100% chance a safety car comes out. At the tier 1 race here at France, we are doing 80 minutes of qualification. So basically in the game, that's a short qualification. They can select the set of tires they want and go crazy in 18 minutes, and the fastest guy, yeah, grabs pole. And in total of laps, we're doing a 50% race here at France, and yeah, in total of 27 laps. Something a little bit of a historic thingy about France is we had one season here before with the tier 1. We called that the TTM mini series, and there were a little bit of historic news is there that last time here at the mini series in tier 1, Pickles started from I don't know exactly from P1 or P2, but after that he when the race started, he spun right after, and he had to start all over, and did need to do like a really good comeback, but Pickles, yeah, managed it, and he grabbed a podium after his spin. So really good. So curious to see there, Steele, what these guys are going to do here at France.
Yeah, definitely. So the Paul Ricard circuit has had a couple of changes over the last few years. We're on its third iteration in Formula One, and the current layout is 5.8 kilometers long. We have 15 corners made up of 6 lefts and 9 rights. And the tricky places to watch out for, and certainly probably the most exciting areas, are going to be turn 1 and turn 8. We do get a little bit of overtaking at turn 10 around the fast, flat out right-hander. But you've got to be very close and very forgiving. The difficult areas, probably the exit of turn 5 and the pit entry area. So you have to be very close. That pit entry comes up very quickly indeed. So there'll be the action points. We do have a tricky apex of turn 11, a very long, windy right-hand full of engine braking. But if you get that wrong, particularly in qualifying, you're going to lose a lot of time. So there's definitely places to make up time as well. Turn 1 and 2, really good complex of corners on the way down to on the run down to turn 3. And if you get your swing right on the entry, you can really make some time up there. So yeah, plenty of fun.
Yeah, really nice circuit, and we had the privilege that yeah, Tess made us a video about one hot lap through France, and we are going to show you that. He's also commentating his own hot lap, so you guys get a little bit of idea how the track looks and feels, and he also commentates a little bit about what lines he should take. Have fun!
Hey guys, it's Ted from Tier 1 and we're off to Paul Ricard circuit today for round 10 here in France. And now we're around the final hairpin onto the main pitch straight. Now into the DRS zone we go. We're going to be veering to the right side of the track as turn 1 is a left-hander. We're going to use all the track plus a little bit more, going through that left-hander to the right-hander through De La Very, almost invalid it there on the second part. and luckily we don't. And now we're heading through Virage, the hotel section, really fast. We've got to hug this left all the way through until we flick it into the right. Use a bit of curb on the exit to get enough traction. Let off a tiny bit there, and then back flat on the power once again through turn 7, and now on to the back straight into our second DRS zone. Now heading towards the chicane, straight late on the brakes, cut the curb, and don't invalidate. Really easy to invalidate there too. On the curb on the exit, that can get really slippy during the race, so drivers need to keep off of that when they're on really worn tyres. But so now we're going onto the long right-handed Curva de Signe corner, and now we're heading into a really fast part of the circuit. Keep right to the outside, and then you want to cut back through. Really nice corner that is, and then back to the right-hand side of the track, and then cut in on this long left-hand around turn 12, and then back on the power once again, heading down to the penultimate corner, and you keep it a little bit wide, and you want to tuck it right back in. Keep to the left, so you have a nice flick through on the final hairpin to end our track lap into the DRS zone, and then we cross the line. The line's a little bit later than last season, and now we put a 1:28.2 in. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this hot lap. All of you guys, and Jerry and Steele in a cheers, guys.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, that was a hot lap from Tess. Thank you for that, and yeah, we're going now through the standings for the... Take it away, Steele.
So after last week's victory, Pickles stays out in front and extends that gap now 187 points, making him a 39-point gap to second place Brinder. Tamiston stays in third. Tez stays in fourth. Hopi, after his second place last week, moves up to fifth, taking advantage of Lundy's 0-point score. Carl Duncan is in seventh. Riceman 8th. Pars is in 9th. Peg is in 10th. Simba 11th. Hayes 12th. Sergeant Smithy is in 13th. Dorsey Dave, after his debut performance, slots into P14. Stanth in 15. Billy in 16, Jagerbomb after his debut performance in 17, Curry in 18th, Amboss 19th, and Huff Penguin down in 20th. So in terms of your Constructors' Championship, the gap at the front has come down. Red Bull are still out in front, however, on 197 points, but Pickles and Curry and the Ferrari are closing in quickly in second place, the gap only 12 points. Alfa Romeo take up third place, Racing Point in fifth. Alpha Tauri have jumped up into fifth, and Mercedes have moved up to sixth, knocking Williams down to seventh. Haas in eighth, McLaren in ninth, and Renault down in 10th. Round off your Constructors' Championship table.
Yeah, and if you look at the latest results from Canada, like we mentioned, Pickles is definitely a guy I want to watch, and also for Hopi, Brenda, yeah, and all the other top 10. So yeah, very curious how everything gonna play out here. Any predictions, guys who are watching? Let me know in the chat. What are your predictions at Steele for the qualifying in the race?
For qualifying, I'm gonna go for Pickles, Tamiston, and Hopi on the top three.
The dark horse, yes.
That's the dark horse. I think Tamiston and Hopi have been putting in some really solid performances in qualifying lately, and I think Hopi's up for it. I think Hopi's realised he stepped up a little bit, and I think he's like, right, okay, let's go. I think he's up for it. I think he's fired up.
Yeah, I also think Hopi definitely keeps improving, but Tamiston as well. And yeah, Pickles and Brenda are far away in the standings, but that top three or that third place is really all to play for. So definitely want to watch that Hopi guy in Temiston. But Tess also doing really good job. Didn't finish high up the last couple of races. Maybe some bad luck. I don't know. But
We're away here in Catalonia, here in Barcelona, and Summerjam gets a great start.
Oh, what a slide!
That makes the move, but Errol's still up the inside. Oh, no, it's almost 50-50 goes on. Liam Hannon can't keep it. They make it stick around the outside, and he dives around the outside, and Sam does it. What a move!
Oh no, look at Jerry! Oh, out of nowhere!
Oh my gosh, and we have a battle for the lead, and Pickles has done it. I was so wrong. And there's a change for the lead on the final lap.
Okay, we're back here at Circuit de France. Look, sunny outside, so I don't know what to expect. Maybe somebody can say in the chat. Need to fix some settings still.
No worries. Well, as we're just over 2 minutes in, we've only got one driver who's dared to go out, make that 2 as I speak. So Peg is already out, Tamiston is on his way. A bit of a late start from everyone. And we've just had the race weather report come in, and it is a dry. Splashes dry. Starting to get a few more come out now. This is a bit of a late start for these guys. Usually all sort of fly out the handle, get that bank lap in, and then go back out once or twice just to improve after making maybe the odd little change. Front wing set in here, diff set in there. This is that long sweeping right-hander of turn 11 that we're on board with Peg for now. I think he's going to be the first man to start a flying lap. We're going to ride on board with him on my feed.
Who's that still?
Peg's first man out. So you'll notice there as well, just as we looked across, as Peg went down, the start finish straight. The pit exit is right into the driver's eye line and right onto the line into turn 1 as he locks up into turn 3 there. It won't hurt him too much, to keep his lap nice and clean. They're hesitant on the throttle around turn 6. Hurtling down the straight here, DRS open. Should touch about 205, 206 miles an hour. Hard on the brake. As much curve as you can. Clip that curve and clip the exit curve as well. Rather neat.
Well, he's on the mediums though.
Yeah. A lot of guys gone out on the medium so far. In fact, I think everybody. Hope he's out on soft. Also, Dave Yeager and Huff out soft, everyone else out on medium.
Yeah, well the thing also is these guys have a little bit of an advantage when it comes to strategy because they see like 2 races before on the same track, so
Yeah, you get a good feel, particularly yesterday's, as yesterday's was the only dry race so far. It's a little bit of overstake like that last corner. The first one to put a lap time down. See what it is.
130.8.
Yeah. It's not a bad time on mediums. You'll want to go a bit quicker. Normally Ben tends to do 2 flying laps on the bounce.
Temiston just grabbed the other pole there.
Yeah, 130.1 is that? Yeah, 130.1.
Also on the mediums.
Ben's already 3.5 tenths up on his previous lap time. So tend to find that on this year's game, the mediums tend to do their quickest lap on the second lap. Just seems to take a bit of time to get up to temperature in quali mode. Nice and neat through there.
And Reisman, he's 4/10 off pole.
Jaeger
Oh,
goes
Jacobom.
pole,
Ah, what?
1:29.1.
Yes, he's on the softs though.
Soft. Yeah, you got Hoof Penguin on soft. There's Hope he goes quicker again. The 1:28.7.
Oh, that's a really nice job there.
4 tenths clear of his teammates so far. The other 2 soft runners is Huff Penguin in 6th with a 1:30.8 and Dorset Dave at 1:31.2 in P7. Still does on his second lap.
Yeah, I'm just going to ride on board here with Pickles. He is also going to start on the medium tires here.
Ben redoes his lap, moves up a bit, 1:30.3. 2 tenths off Tamerson, so he is currently the fastest man on the track. There's Tamerson boxes. So you're watching Pickles out. Billy with 50.9.
Really nice swings here between the first and second corner, and then he comes into this third, takes all the curb on the right side. Really beautiful swings here. Second, third, fourth, get that extra traction. He's down on the time of hope, but it sets its personal best. Going into this straight section. Yesterday and on Monday we saw a lot of overtakes here, really beautiful. Going into this left-right hander, you want to take all that curb on the inside and stays close to the right side. You can grab that curb on the exit on your hot lap, but you should avoid that one when you are racing. I can't see his time, how much time he's down on Hopies, but he got, I think he's looking for a very good time here on the mediums. But I don't know if it's faster than Temiston though. It looks really clean here. Also avoid that left-sided curb there. And
Lundy's just invalidated his first attempt.
Ah, that's a pity.
He got a bit of a snap of oversteer on the exit of turn 2 as well. He's just invalidated it. So
ooh, a little bit of oversteer there for Pickles as she crushes the finish line for a 1:29.4.
That's a very quick lap on that medium.
Yeah, he's like 6/10 off the second medium runner.
Yeah, he reckons about a 0.9 of a second time difference between soft and mediums round the pole circuit, the pole car.
Sorry, what is that?
About a 0.9 of a second difference between soft and mediums is what Pirelli suggests on a particular track.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think the tires in the race are pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
But definitely you when the tires are still fresh, then you can gain a lot of advantage. But when they're a little bit older, then you don't notice it.
Yeah, definitely. So Lundy goes again. It's a better exit from turn 2 this time round. It's the braking zone to turn 3. That's nice and neat. That's a lot neater than last time round.
I don't have steel muted. TT Motorsport Online is talking to himself. I don't know who is typing that.
Yeah, he's
Like-
put Tez on it.
I don't hope.
I was
hope so.
having a quiet bit Tez just while Jerry was commentating.
Yeah. I'm watching Brenda. It's also on the medium tires.
Okay. So Lundy's just coming around turn 11.
Do you think these guys are definitely going for the medium tire, or are this just like a bank lap on these tires? We see Pickles do that a lot.
Lundy's just invalidated again just before the pit entry. He's slowed it down a bit, he's going to go again. It's not ideal. I probably would have boxed and abandoned the medium run on that one, personally. He'll be on 3-lap old mediums, set his fastest lap if he goes on it on 3-lap old mediums now. Probably hamper him a bit in the race, that.
Yeah, but then I think he's going to do like another run on his softest tire.
He'll have to. I don't know, because we saw a lot of this last week. A lot of the guys did a medium run, and then towards the end, particularly Pickles, decided actually, no, I'm going to go back on soft, and then he smashed the lap times down.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I think it depends, to be honest. If Pickles, he's gone the pits now, he'll not really want to do another lap on their mediums, I wouldn't have thought. I think he may wait until the last possible moment, and then if he drops down a couple more places, he'll probably go out on soft, so he's got track position.
Well, and Brindy just did 29.7.
Yeah,
3
just
tenths.
slide that slotted into fourth.
Yeah. That's pretty up high though on those medium tires. Nice. On an out lap, I think.
Coles has asked in the chat there if we put the AI on, because Grosjean and Ocon on left hand side of the chat. No, all that is the overlays etc. that we use. It'll just fill out any places up to 20 automatically, but the cars aren't actually in. It just fills it out.
Yeah. If Grosjean or Ocon were here, they'd probably like P1 and P2.
Okay. Saying that, Grosjean would probably put it in a wall. Or upside down, one of the two.
Now Pars is also on the medium tire. He's 6 tenths. He's doing his personal bet, but he's 6 tenths down on Hopi's time. That's around Pickles' time on the mediums.
Oh. Okay, well I'm on board with Tez. He's got an invalidated lap. Tez tends to do a warm-up lap anyway.
Yeah, I'm riding on board with Pars. Takes a wide line here. Yeah, no problem.
As he warms up his tyres, full use of the width of that straight there to get that extra bit of heat in his front tyres.
31.0. He did. So Tez just gets out of the way, well out of the way there. Oh, as Stant almost lost that on the curb there. He's doing, he's improving his time though, because he got 2 green sectors. He's also on the medium tires.
Yeah, I think his first lap
Nice
was probably
pitting.
a bit of a banker, 1:33.4. Very surprised if he settles for that.
Oh, Tess invalidated his time.
Yeah, I think it was just a warm-up lap this anyway, to be honest. He normally does like an 80% lap and then goes full at it, which was very deep on that last corner. That'll compromise his launch. Goes again. So it looks nice and launch. Very neat.
No, thank you, Smitty, 41 pound man. Really nice, thank you so much.
Go ahead, Smithy lad. Love to see it. Was
I
it?
never heard that sound before, but holy crap, man, that was loud in my ears.
I can't hear it, so I'm alright.
Oh. Cat wants to get into here as well.
Tez is still going strong. Let's see what his second sector time is.
Yeah, I'm finding him, but the donation.
50.0. That's a pretty good time. He's got a car in front of him, so he'll probably get a little bit of a tow there. Might be a little bit too far ahead, actually.
7/10 down on Hopi's time.
So I put in 1:29.4, so I put about Brindy's time.
Yeah, if he
See
gets
there,
oh, he invalidated again.
I
Ah.
was just looking at the times and see where he's slotted in as well. He's gone straight in the box. It'll be
Yeah.
time now. Whack the softs on as fast as he can, get straight back out there. As you can see there, Pickles has dropped down now to P6. He's selected the softs, he's not gone out yet. So your current top, anyway, your current order with 2 minutes on the clock, just over 2 minutes on the clock, is Hopi in provisional pole with Riceman in P2. Jägerbomb is in P3 with Captain Cuddy P4, Brinda P5, Pickles P6, Lundy P7, Tamsin P8, Hayes P9, Peg P10, Dorsey Dave P11, Carl Duncan P12, Penguin P13, Simba 14, Pars 15, Jubilee 16, Stance 17, and Tez 18 without a lap set.
So who do you think is gonna grab pole here? Stays it with Hopi and the rest stays on the medium tires, or?
Pickles. I think Pickles is going to neck it off him. Still think Pickles will be pole.
Yeah, well, they're still in the pits though.
Yeah, he'll be coming out in a minute. Saying that, he won't be, will he? He's not going to have enough time if he comes out now.
No, you don't. You have to be on track right now. Is Tess out? Because he still hasn't set a time
He's
yet.
still in the pits.
Then he's definitely going to start from the back though.
Yeah. So the whole of the top four on an outlap at the minute. I'm surprised that Brindy Boy and Pickles still. Pickles has just gone out now. So unless we've got the a bit of a time glitch, which is why my session said it started 2 minutes.
Yeah, but we
normally
also
went out to 16 minutes.
invalidated Curry.
I hope he's invalidated as well. So I hope he's not going to go any quicker.
Yeah, I'm just checking here. Brenda he's staying in the pits.
Tez is on an outlap, so I wonder if my timing screen is completely and utterly wrong.
Yeah, I have the same. It's 20 seconds left.
Yeah, but no. See, the thing that's tickling me here now is Tez and Pickles have only just come out, which would be absolutely pointless.
Yeah, we saw
But
that also in the tier
nobody
3
come out.
race.
Nobody come out until 16 minutes, so there's already 2 minutes gone on the clock before anybody else come out. So I'm wondering if we've got a bit of a time difference, a bit of a error on our timing screens.
Well, I hope he is setting. Doesn't set the. But Reisman is really surprised there on his second place there. Didn't catch that. And did Brenda improve this time with the Pickles one? Because he is in P5.
Yeah, 1,000th of a second quicker.
Yeah, it's. Well, I'm riding on board
Pickles.
here with Pickles.
Slower.
He's slower than Hopi. 4/10 down. He didn't even improve his own
No,
personal time.
no, just outside, 0.036 behind.
Is Jacob still on an lap? Still?
Yeah, Can't wait. He's invalidated.
And Reisman?
He's on a fly. He's just about to come on the last corner now.
Yeah, Pickles set the purple sector in sector 2. A purple time, I mean. Yeah, purple sector.
Yeah, no, that's right. Riceman 128.9, so he does improve.
Well, the Pickles is improving his time though, but if he's going for pole here, guys, let us quickly know in the chat. He's going to grab pole or not? Last turn, crossing the finishing line.
He's slowed down. He's backed off.
Oh, he backed off.
So he's going to start. He's going to start on the move, but from P6 right at the end of the.
In the middle of the pack there.
Pretty much. I think he's noticed that everybody around him finished as well, so he's not going to start any lower. So I reckon he's gone out there as an insurance lap.
And Tess managed to get to P10 in the end though. Dorsey Dave in P8. So we got Hopi in 1. You can do the lineup.
Okay, so as qualifying finishes we have Hopi on pole, Riceman P2, Jagerbomb P3. Slowing effort on his second race with us. Captain Curry P4 again, his second race as well, so that's another great effort. Brindy and Pickles take the third row. The fourth row has Lundy and Dorsey Dave again. Another top 10 start for Dorsey Dave, 2 races on the bounce, fantastic. Stanton in 9th. Tez has crept into the top 10 with a 130.0. They all start on the tyres that they have set their fastest lap with. And then free choice of tyres is Tamerston in 11th, Simba in 12th, Hayes in 13th, Peg in 14th with teammate Carl Duncan in 15th, of Penguin in 16th, Pars in 17th, Jubilee in 18th. So crucially, out of the top 10, the top 4 had soft tyres fitted. So that's Hopi down to Brinda. And then I think the other one was Stamp. Oh, there we go, we get it now. So Hopi, Riceman, Jaeger and Curry all start on the soft tyre. Brinda, Pickles, Lundy and Dorsey start at the mediums. Stamp on the soft and Tez will start on the medium tyre. That could be interesting in the battle between Brinda, Pickles and Hopi. Hopi's going to have to box first.
Let's look at that difference between Brinda and Pickles.
1,000th of a second, man. It's so close.
Yeah, really, really close. Holy moly. Never saw that before. So close.
Oh, damn.
Well, in the meantime, we are also advertising for new drivers here at TT Motorsport. So we are currently filling a North American league. We are recruiting. Just look us up on the internet and yeah, you will find us. And we are also recruiting for a new Tier 4. Trials are obviously required because we are looking for clean and smooth drivers. So yeah, if you wanna look us up, just pause the video, watch the little image on screen here, and see you at TT Motorsports.
What I'll do, I'll have to show Tez how to set it up. So you can just drop the Discord link in the chat.
What Discord?
Our Discord, TT Motorsport. You can drop the link straight into chat with a command. I'll have to show Tez how to set it up. Right, so here we go. No formation light, remember guys. So the 5 lights are now red. They are now out, and away we go. Riceman got a slightly better start. Jaegerman's got a good start as well. He's got to run down the inside. Riceman takes over the lead. Hopi sticks into P2. A bit of Pickles has made it up into P3. That's a great start for him. Yellow flag. Has anyone gone sideways?
Yeah, so far
Yeah.
everything
So
looks.
Simba has got damage, and so has Peg. One of the Stant stopped. He's going again. Other than that, like everybody else was pretty well moved. Random Bob with Tez now myself. Just having a look at Dorsey Dave. Gonna have a move. He's dived out to the inside. He's back in again. He's realised better, but Mundy got very close to the back of Tez then. It is set up. Well done, Simon Smithy. Simon Smithy has just dropped the Discord down. If you were thinking about joining us, TTM Multisport, there is currently a link in the chat. Feel free to say hello. You may not get a response straight away, as pretty much all of us are in the race right now, all the staff.
Yeah, or commentating.
Yeah. Well, it is, isn't it? All the staff are in this race are commentating, aren't we? So right now, Brinda is pretty close to the back of where he was. He's dropped off a little bit of Jaeger. Captain Curry's catching up on Brinda. Jaeger is I was going to move for the lead. Hoki's got past Riceman. The exit turn 2, so I've got to presume Riceman's going a little bit deep.
Oh, 3 right there almost. Yeah, there are 2 right. This is going to be really interesting on this straight. And Curry is also in the mixture here.
Brinda's got Pickles.
This is going to be a slipstream fest.
Straight in there. Stark gets the 3-second penalty, and Brinda goes super defensive, super early. Pickles sensibly tucked back in, no dive bombs.
Yeah, well, he's playing it smart because this is another straight here, so he only needs to get a little bit or stay behind him.
I'm on board with Brindy right now, Pickles right now, I should say.
Yeah, Brinda and the P3, I think, to all the way to Curry.
Well, you've got from Brinda, you've got a train all the way.
Oh
back to
yeah, I see it now.
He's just about 1.8 seconds back. He's catching a little bit. But Hopi and Riceman have dropped Brinda, Pickles, and the rest of the field by 2 seconds already.
Yeah, but that's mainly, I think, because these guys are on the soft tire and Brinda and Pickles are on the medium tire.
Yeah.
So that's probably the
RS
reason.
is active on this lap as well, so Brinda is going to be really under pressure as Jagerbomb runs wide behind Pickles, but Pickles is just probably a little bit too far back as Brinda now breaks the toe. Back across again. Get the gap. Let's put Pickles right behind him now.
Yeah, and I think this is also
Too far back. So these guys have now dropped Jagerbomb to over a second behind with Jaeger's mistake on the turn 6. You've got Lundy, who's 3/10 behind Dorsey Dave right now. That's the next closest battle to Billy and Carl Duncan are very close as well.
yeah. This field always seems so close to each other, from lap 1 till like the first couple of pit stop, and then it's actually spreading out. So very evenly matched pace there.
Started on. So we've only got 3 guys starting on. Simba's just made a really opportunistic move down the inside of Tube Billy when he ran wide there. So we've got Carl Duncan and Hayes have started on hard. Peg's pitted for a new front wing and he's now on hard. We still just have the original runners. The stance drops all the way back from 9th to 17th. Pickles and Brenda still the closest. Pickles is closer this time round. Want to jump on that, Jerry?
Yeah.
He's got the RS wide open. He's catching. Not quite got enough legs for that one.
Yeah, I think probably Pickles has a little bit more down force than straight line speed, because I think he's gonna grab in here yet. I think side by side here, round the outside, maybe switch back on this corner.
I think he's just playing the waiting game. I think he knows he's got more grip than Brenda at the minute around those corners. They're catching up to Riceman as well. So he's brought the gap down. Hope he's pulling away in addition as well. So Hope he's now nearly 2 seconds clear of Riceman. Brenda and Pickles are closing in. However, this is slowly on Riceman.
I'm also on board, sorry.
Jaeger Bomb and Curry now to the tune of 4 seconds.
As Lindy in the meantime just lost the rear on the straight to the start finishing line. They got overtaken by Hayes and Pars. They're both battling it out here.
Yeah,
Pars almost lost.
Just as Hayes got the job done.
Yeah, and Pars gives the
Pars
position
gives
best.
the position back to Lundy, so I wonder if there's a bit of argy-bargy there.
Yeah, I didn't saw that on stream though, but and Tess and Curry are also here on the straight, but they both have DRS.
There, just as he runs wide a little bit.
Is Tess the first one after Brindy and Pickles with the medium tire steel?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So most of the time these
places on his start position. He's right on the back of Captain Curry and Jaegerbomb, who are both clearly, I would say, struggling with those soft tyres already. See, Curry makes a block up there. It says gets a 3-second penalty, just taking a bit of an inside line there, probably just to keep his nose clean.
Yeah, I think that's the reason.
For it, and runs out of grip from dirty air there, runs wide. Jaegerbomb boxes, a very wide line into the pit station. You can tell he was already struggling. Sometimes he'll get the RS here, but on the foot, annoyingly for Ted, so will Captain Curry.
Yeah, well the thing also is that these soft tires will wear off after lap 5, so or you should save them in the first couple of laps, but I guess Darcy or Jacob didn't do that.
Moves Taz up to P6, he's got Captain Curry in front of him. Only one of the front runners who started soft left out.
Yeah, I'm riding on board with Brenda and Pickles is really close. I don't know how much ERS is left, but he's closing that gap. Closing, is it enough to take the overtake?
He backs out.
He backs out.
20% ERS Pickles to Brindy's 27. He's right behind him now. He should get him now.
Yeah, he's
Great
going
run.
for it.
It's just like he's just not quite got the legs.
Yeah, I think he doesn't get the has the straight line speed, and Brindy has. So
They're right on the back of Riceman now. The gap under a second, which will frustrate Pickles a little bit now because Brindy's going to get DRS as well. So will we see? I hope he's staying out. Riceman is boxing, so that'll please Pickles. His fight, it will not put another car in between them.
yeah, and Tess did an incredible job so far, starting at P10.
Yeah. He's up to P4 now as the car's in front of him pit. Just waiting for the timing screen to reset on mine so we can see who's close. Obviously Pickles, 6 tenths. Lundy's 9 tenths behind Ted, who's got Hayes 8 tenths behind him, but Pars is 3 tenths behind Hayes. This is a close one.
Another
Then
time
you're in the
penalty.
DRS train.
Yeah, but Tess is the only one who doesn't have DRS, but he grabs the better exit here. So we have the whole staff here. Pickles, Tess, Lindy Hayes.
Yeah. Yeah, you have, haven't you?
And
Just
Tess is leading though.
That's standard, that really, isn't it?
Well, Pickles is really close.
He keeps getting tempted by that little dive down the inside of 11, doesn't he?
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
just going to say then, staff-wise, he's only got peg letters down in P18 at the minute.
Yeah, that probably something happened, I think.
He front wing damage on the first lap. He boxed for a new wing.
Hope he pits. Hope he pits.
So that gives Brenda and Pickles the lead of the race. Both get a little bit of oversteer through 1 and 2.
And these guys are so close every single time. But Pickles is really close right now.
I'm riding on board Pickles right now.
I think he's close enough now, don't you think?
Should be 20% ERS. See, Brenda's got the ERS, but he's not used it.
He's taking the outside line.
Why did he not use the ERS then? I was on board with Brenda as Pickles went down the outside, and he's got. I see why he's done it. He's using the ERS now, and he's getting him back. Smart.
But he doesn't have much left though.
Is how you do it, and yet to be fair, Shift, there was a lot of respect shown earlier on between Hayes and as Pickles picked up a 3-second time penalty.
And thank you, Smitty, for hosting and streaming. I don't know exactly what that means, but thank you very much.
Yeah, so that's basically where he's put, for any of his own followers who might have nipped onto his channel, TT Motorsport channel is live on his channel now. Pickles has got a good one on Brindy Boy here. Is he going to send it? He is. He's going for it. Oh, he's pulled out.
Oh, yeah, he couldn't make that corner. This is so interesting battle, but I don't want to be watching this the whole time though.
Well, at the minute, the next
we have
two
Billy
to Carl Duncan. I hope Carl Duncan looks like it wouldn't as we come through these corners here now. He's got Billy right behind him as well. If Carl Duncan's not pitted yet on the hard tyres, I hope he's pitted and he's on the mediums.
And Brandy and Pickles overtook him again.
You got him.
But is Brandy going to do the same thing on the straight again? Yeah. He's on his right side, on this fast right-hander there. Pickles stays on the left side though. Is he going for the switchback? Oh, really clean driving there.
So hope he's just done Carl Duncan there into the chicane on the long straight. So Pickles has managed to hold out there. He's probably got wise to what happened on the last lap, and he's retained some ERS for deployment to defend against that.
And Lindy and Tess still battling. And Brandy and Pickles still keep fighting it out, because I still see it on my left side screen. It's like 1/10 behind this guy. This is gonna be another overtake by Brenda, if he gets a good exit here. But I think he's losing a little bit of tire momentum there. Pickles is trying to hold the slipstream off, but yeah, there's no chance. This straight is so long. But is Pickles going to grab him back?
Oh, this is beautiful. I think.
On the outside, I don't know. Oh, oh. Oh, wrong button.
So close.
Yeah, it was really nice to watch though. And it should also be noticeable that Brenda went in. You went in?
Oh,
Yeah. Stand getting a penalty. I wonder though where Brenda's coming out. He's going for the hearts.
that's an early stop, that though.
Yeah, maybe it's around.
As we start to hit the pit window for the medium runners now, so now no retirees and no safety cars. Always a good thing. Hello Sam, how you doing my friend?
Yeah, loading up the tire wear STC. Hold on.
So just while Jerry loads that up, I've just dropped a link in the TTM chat, which if you was to click on it, you will be able to see both my point of view and TT Motorsports point of view presented by Jerry. Oh, Pickles nearly binned it! Pickles nearly binned it! We're not using the Halo on today's stream as it's been playing a little bit of issues with Jerry's computers. Pickles pits now,
Yeah.
sorry. Just about gets it slowed down in time. So we'll jump on board now with Tez and Lundy.
I think Tess also went into the pits. Yes.
Yes, he has. He has. That puts Hayes up to P3, P2. And crucially, only 2 seconds behind Lundy as well. So Hayes is having a stellar race as he just makes his own route up through turn 2 there.
And Pickles and Brenda are very close to each other here. Brenda overtook him though. He was also still there, but there wasn't, how do you say it, like an undertake?
Oh, the undercut.
Undercut, yeah.
Yeah, so status quo between Brindy and Pickles there. Sorry, that's not good to hear, Sam, mate, but hopefully all back to normal on Monday for you, my friend.
Yeah, like Smitty, where you were asking about the Halo graphic. Yeah, these graphics ask a lot of memory and CPU. We are getting new computers, but in the meantime, Tess is the only one who's got a powerful enough computer to run all these graphics, as you can see. But when we all have the Halo and stuff, will come back.
Yeah, hopefully for my stream as well, guys, for you as well, we'll hopefully by the end of next week, ready for the next tier 1 race, mine will be of the same graphics as well as Jerry's. You can flick between the two, perhaps if you wish, or use the multi.
Pickles overtook Brenda in the last sector
so
there.
My time stream on a bit of a fit there. Is add Carl Duncan, Chew Billy, and Lundy all in the mix as Lundy's pitted. It just confuse everything. So Hayes takes over the lead of the race for now with Simba right behind him. Grabs himself another penalty.
Well, what tires is Hopi though?
Opie is on mediums.
So yeah, I did yesterday from lap 7 to the end on the mediums, but that was very dangerous though.
Yeah, you also had a safety car in the middle of that as well, didn't you, to be fair?
Yeah, yeah.
Which would have obviously helped you out a little bit there. Couple of laps free in terms of tyre wear. Yeah, guys, feel free to check out that multi-twitch, guys. It looks really good. I've got it set up on my laptop here watching. I can see both streams. You sort of don't miss a thing then from either commentator. It's pretty good to be fair. So let's have a look at gap wise. Who is close? We've got Brinda and Pickles. Man, this is
Sim Racing.
Simba's just got Hayes. Yeah, it's.
Oh, Hayes pits.
Yeah, you got him because he got him the pits. I've just come off that gap then.
Curie is
So now,
also.
Hayes is still the race leader. He's Opie is 2 seconds behind, and he has extended his gap to Riceman to about 5 seconds. So he's worked his way through that traffic really, really well.
Billy and Curry also having a little battle here for P7 at the moment. Curry is passing him. Oh, this could go wrong there.
If you can, DC, just let us know what you think of it, mate. I think it looks pretty neat, and you can comment on both chats. Yeah, see, thanks for that, DC. It's pretty good, really, isn't it? 'Cause you can see it both. It's like watching the old multiplayer screens, isn't it? Stamps gets a 5-second penalty for presumably speeding in the pit lane. I can't quite see it because my Twitch bar is in the way. Yellow flag.
Oh, and Brinda and Pickles.
Stamps is retired.
Brinda, Pickles, and I think is Taz also in the mix there. Oh no, it's not. Is that Taz? No, it's Riceman.
It's Riceman.
Holy moly, what a battle here, like side by side through this whole third sector there. Is Brinda is gonna overtake him here in the last couple of corners.
Yeah, Pickles got the inside for
Pickles.
last corner though. He gets the job done, just closes the door.
Back on the straight door, but they both have DRS.
Both got DRS.
This must be
The
so...
Riceman
Yeah, he's going for it.
helping Pickles
Is
out
he
here.
going for it in this corner?
He's gone for it. Oh my god!
Yo!
I'll tell you what, there is some respect there.
And Pickles is backed off. He backed off.
Yeah,
But I think it's just
because there's yellow flags.
yeah, but it's a wise decision. Just check as this next straight is coming. He got the DRS right now. So is he.
Says gets a 3-second penalty. Hope he got a penalty in the middle of all that battling as well.
But you see that Pickles really needs to work for this overtake on this straight though. Oh, is they going side by side again? Oh, this is a really intense battle from them behind the wheel or control.
Quite clever off Pickles that though, because it's compromised Brindy's exit by just getting there. He's done well there. He's I think he's outfoxed him a little bit there. He's made sure he's compromised Brindy's exit on that chicane there, which has given him the better exit himself. He's got better traction, a better racing line, able to absolutely fly through it. And yeah, SDC, you're not wrong, mate. It's absolutely fantastic racing. Exactly what you want to see from our Tier 1 guys. And with all that, they still managed to stay within a second of Riceman out ahead of them, who's on the medium tyre. Hayes is now boxed. Hope he resumes the lead of the race again.
Yeah, it's like 6 seconds, but these medium runners might... I don't know, man.
Hope he needed as Tamerston sets the fastest lap 1:32.6. Hope he really needed to extend that gap a bit bigger than what he's got there, because he's got to pit again. I would have thought he's on the medium tyre now. He's probably going to want to put pit again to be comfortable. Pickles gets the job done on Riceman and puts a car in between him and Brindy Boy. That's going to help him out massively. As Riceman runs absolutely
wide.
well off track there. And Brindy Boy gets an absolute easy pass.
And we're back.
With the comment of the season. The Brindy Boy and Pickles are changing places more often than Katie Price changed boyfriend. That is the comment of the season, my friend.
Yeah, somebody talked about the best comment, or maybe.
Oh mate, that is fantastic. Love it, Shifty. Love it. What a comment.
Reisman just went in. And this
What's the gap
midfield
now
is
at the
still so close to each other, man.
Yeah.
I'm watching.
Tez and Lundy 4/10 gap again. That's post pit stops. They're both on hards now.
Yeah, and we see Carl Duncan doing the Carl Duncan thing again.
Yeah. To be
He's
fair
getting.
though, mate, he's catching. Well, he was catching up to Captain Curry. Then he was within 7/10 of him at the end of that straight. He's dropped down to a second and a half now. He's got Lundy a second behind him. Tez 4/10 behind that. Don't shit your heads, man. You know you agree. So the problem for Tez now, you've got to look at this train here. You've got an absolute massive train of cars in and out behind Carl Duncan.
Yeah, he's really holding
Simba,
everybody up
Dorsey,
here.
Dave are having a little bit of a battle there as well. Tez gets super close to the rear end of Lundy there. Nearly pit maneuvered him out of the way.
Oh yeah, he's going for it. He's definitely going for it.
Is Carl Duncan's slow racing point going to get in the way though? He's going to have no grip.
Is Lindy going for the switchback? He's taking the
Tez
inside
left
line.
Inside there, Tez just absolutely
But
slams that door shut.
Yeah, but Temiston, Hayes and all the other guys also see this opportunity to overtake the car in front of them.
So Carl goes in the pits now. Tez knew he had to get that job done. He was already alongside. He'll be lucky enough to grab the RS to protect him down the straight. It's Tamiston. Sorry, Dorsey Dave is having a real good look at Lundy now into turn 1. Tez will want to just try and extend his gap a little bit. Slight switch of oversteer there. Simba interested in Tamiston's going to go down the inside of Simba into turn 3, a little bit of contact, wheel to wheel. Simba runs wide, they come close again.
And see all those position swaps swapping around behind Tess and Lindy there.
Yeah, as Hayes gets a 3-second penalty, he's probably just had a bit of dirty air there. There's a bit of contact there with Hayes and Simba. I don't think Simba realised
Lindy going for a move? No, he doesn't. Sorry, who are you talking?
Hayes has just got past Simba. There was a little bit of contact on the exit of turn 6. I'm presuming that Simba didn't quite realise Hayes was right on the side of him. Probably thought the warning marker was indeed for Tamiston. So Hayes is now all over the back of Tamiston. Tamiston on the hard, Hayes on the medium.
And in the meantime, still, I think he's
all over the back.
well, Brenda is
Fastest lap.
yeah, but he also has more tire wear on his front left than Pickles, though.
Yeah, you can see that on your screen now, my friend.
But when if Hopi pits now,
He's
what's
lost time to these two, he's losing time to them.
yeah, but the interval to the leader is 18
4.2.
to 4. Then he's still on podium place.
Yeah, he'll come out in third place anyway. If he pits now, he'll come out in third place. And even if he doesn't, he's going to slot right into the middle of this battle on brand new tyres where these guys have been fighting for laps. As Lundy gets the RS, Tesla
Yeah. Oh, what a move! Did you saw that?
Yeah,
Wow.
I was on board with Lundy. Saw it coming, pulled the Mark Webber, took the old switcheroo. Where am I going?
Yeah. Oh, that was
don't
really,
know.
really. You don't know. We're moving left, but we go right. You don't know. But is Tess gonna grabbing again? This is like the Pickles and Brenda,
Yeah.
but then Tess and Lindy.
No, Tess just runs down the road there, he gets stuck in the dirty air. So Hayes is still on the back of Tamerston. Just got a little bit of oversteer. He takes a bit too much curve on that left-hander of 12. Into turn at 14, into turn 15. Hayes gets a bit deeper understeer there. Compromises exit. Again, this is the problem now for these guys, is they're stuck in a DRS train, so it doesn't matter how close they get, they're not going to get that advantage of about 10 kph.
Tess and Lindy keep swapping positions.
Yeah, Tess still managed to stay ahead. I'm just on board with Hayes at the minute, because there's battles everywhere in this midfield now, so that from 4th down to 9th, because Simba's only a second behind Hayes, covered by 1, 2, 3. There's 3 seconds covering from 4th place to 9th place. This is good.
I don't know where to watch, man. Brenda or the Lindy and Tess battle.
Brenda's running 10th again.
Yeah. 7 laps to go.
Up to the back of Dorsey Dave. I'm just going to stick. I'll stick on this midfield battle, mate. If you want to take the top, the second, third one.
Brenda got like 40% wear, and Pickles, he saved about 3% more. So Pickles has the better tire here.
Pickles just tend to be better as Hopey pits.
Oh, I'm really curious where he's going to end. So I'm going on board
He'll
with
come
him.
out P3, mate. Says it's 21 seconds behind. 22.
Dorsey overtook Tess in the meanwhile.
No, he's going to the pits. He's pitted. Pit entries
Oh.
shorter, isn't it?
But it's going to be close with Tess, Lindy and Hopey.
Hopey's come out behind Lundy and Tez. I've just jumped on board with Hopey, but Hopey's on the softs, and he's got 6 laps to go.
Yeah, he's definitely going to catch these guys.
He's already on them, mate. He's only 5 tenths behind into the first sector split.
But can he make up for that 20 seconds? I don't think so. Oh.
No. Not unless he's got a rocket on the back of that Mercedes. He's got past Lundy.
Yeah, but I'm guessing this guy, I think he's like doing like 3 seconds a lap in the first couple of stints. Is he passes, he has already passed Lindy, I think.
He's got loads of ERS as well, so he should get past Tez. I think Tez will be wiser not to recognise this isn't really his fight. He'll just slow him down and back him into Lundy. Let's hope he gets past.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Tez stays with him.
I was scared there, man.
Yeah, so did I. I think he thought he had the job done, and he wasn't quite there.
Well, Tess is not giving it up so easily, and he's every right to do so. This battle, man, behind Tess and Lindy is so... It's everything is so close. The whole race.
Yeah. Tamerston's quite close to the back of Lundy now. Lundy's dropped off the back of Hope. I hope he's got the job done onto Tez into turn 1. Which has just pushed Tez a little bit back into Lundy a little bit, but Tez has still got a decent advantage. If you can hang on to the back of Hopey through here, keep in the DRS range. He's 9 tenths, just over a second behind. He's out of DRS range for the activation point.
But Tamerston is also moving up the pack there still.
Yeah,
really close behind Lindy now.
Up, yeah. The highest climber so far is Pars. Pars is up 8.
Oh, as Lindy had a little bit of compromise there because of the steering test did, and now Tamerson is really breathing behind his neck and passing Lindy there.
Yeah.
Around the outside.
Yeah, he's got it. He's ahead. He's got a run on Tez as well into 11.
Maybe he got more ERS. This is the fight for the P3 in the championship.
Oh, Riceman looks down inside the 12. It's not a place to overtake, really, that.
Just looking at the wear of Mr. Thamston here. And Tess, it should come up. Or maybe not.
It's coming up now, yeah. On my screen now, yeah.
I'll do that again.
Opie with 4 laps to go is 17.3 seconds behind the battle
Yeah.
for the lead.
How many seconds does he gain? Darcy Day sets the fastest lap there. 1:31.
31.0.
Yeah.
He's catching by a few tenths a sec, so it looks like. Well, I think these two have got straight line speed on him.
Temiston and Tess. Ah, missed that one.
So did I, mate.
Lindy's also pretty close there.
Yeah. Hayes has got Lundy though. That's what Lundy's close to. Lundy's close to Hayes. Hayes is having a stellar race, up 7. As it
Yeah, he's
stands.
on the medium. He's on the medium tire though.
Yeah. He started on the hard, then he went hard soft. He's got the same strategy as what I tried to do. And whereas I got compromised yesterday by an early safety car. No safety cars. 24 laps in, no safety cars. So after saying we had a 100% chance of a safety car, could well be eating.
I think we're going to see an overtake from Brenda and Pickles here, Steele.
Might be a bit too far back, so Brenda's just used,
Yeah.
he's got 5% ERS left. And Pickles has got 6.
These guys. Is he gonna?
Yeah, he's gonna say, nah, he backed out. It would have had to be a heck of a lunge that. And these guys, they don't mess about. Crucially though, Brindy Boy has got the amber warning light on the fuel. Pickles does not. So at some stage, Brindy is probably going to have to do a little bit of lift and coast, a little bit of fuel save towards the end. Going into the last 3 laps.
Yeah. Also, I'm not going to watch to any penalties or anything, so because I want to make it a little bit exciting.
Yeah, I'm not going to look either. We'll stay blind to it and see what it is at the end. I think that's probably the best way. The TTM meme section of the disco.
Yeah, and Temiston pulled away, and Hayes is closing in, I think, on Tess.
Yeah, he's 6/10.
And the rookies today on P12 and 11 there, Steele.
12 and 13 I've got. Dulcie
Oh yeah,
Day,
12 and 13, yeah.
Well, to be honest, mate, 3 of them are line of stern, 12, 13, 14. They've all took over.
Yeah, they really had some good racing there last time out, but a time penalty from Simba. Look
I
at
like
the
that, Smithy.
yeah, I can't. I will watch it after the race, Smitty. Oh, he is out of the race. That's why he's typing. Oh, Lindy maybe gets a run here on Hayes. Hayes using it ERS, but Lindy saves his. And again there at the front.
Tez has got awfully close to Thompson again. Hayes just sitting back a little bit. I don't think Hayes has quite got the straight line speed of the two in front.
Parsons gets another 3-second penalty there.
He's dropped Lundy a little bit there. Simba's doing well to hang on to this pack as well here now, so you've got half second, second and a half, 3.2 seconds separate 4th to 8th, with Parsons dropped back to 7th, really 8 seconds back. We've got another battle going on there, Carl Duncan with Dawson Dave.
Yeah, just checking that out.
Jaeger Bomb, yes, Carl Duncan, in fact Carl Duncan's just been done by Dorsey Dave. Dorsey Dave's on the soft tyres, done Carl. He's also on the soft tyres, and he's got Jaeger Bomb right behind him on the mediums. I've managed to work his way up a little bit back into 15th after the first lap shenanigans.
A time penalty from Tess, 3 seconds.
Yeah, he's right on the back of Tamerson. I think he must have run wide a little bit on the first couple of corners and just picked up that penalty there. He's really pushing now his Tez to get that 4th position back. Egerbaum gets a 3-second penalty now as well.
Yeah. And the
I just think Tamerston's car is just a little bit too quick for Tez in a straight line. He's getting such a good exit off, and likewise for Hayes as well. It goes right up. This is going to be close. What do you reckon, Jerry? Do you reckon we're going to see any last-minute lunges as we're approaching the last lap now?
Well, I think these guys also ask Jeff if somebody has a penalty or not, so better be smart and wise with it. But I reckon somebody is gonna do it. If you are watching the Tess, Lindy, Hayes, Thameston battle, I will stay on board with Brindy here and Pickles for the last lap.
4, yeah. Tez is right on the back of Thameston again. Oh, he's so close. It takes a bit of the wing off. Back out of it a little bit. A little bit of lag there, just kicking us forward a bit. So Lundy's closed back up to Hayes, and Simba has followed him.
And Lindy's last chance here on the...
Tez is right at the back of Samson coming into turn 1 there. This guy's got hardly any ARS left. Samson's got more than Tez. Hayes has dropped off this battle a little bit here now. He's under pressure from Hayes as well, so I'm going to try give the best version of this competition as I can while going down the straight, the long back straight for the last time. Says his fuel light is flashing. He's really pushing. He's too far back. Bar a mistake. This is probably going to be our finishing order for this now. Hope he closed his gap down to 15 seconds. He'll be happy with that. It's a solid P3.
Yeah, we're coming here in the last sector. Pickles and Brindy so close to each other, but I think Pickles did an amazing job and clean driving from these both, and Pickles won here at France. Really nice job.
On board with Tamerston. On board with Tez. I think Bryn. I think Lundy lost a bit of connection then, and he ghosted out on the last corner. And
It's P4. Lindy grabbed P4.
Yeah, it's penalties that's done that for him. So hope he actually gained 3 seconds on the top 2 from penalties. Just see how the rest of it finished. Hayes had some penalties as well, so Hayes has lost out a little bit. Carl Duncan's made some ground with penalties. Just wait for the last 3. That's not going to get any effect from penalties, I wouldn't have thought. So your race winner Pickles from Brindy Boy from Hopi. Lundy in P4, Tamston P5, Tez P6, Simba P7, Dorsey Dave P8, Hayes P9, Carl Duncan rounds off the top 10. Riceman in P11, Jaeger in P12, Captain Curry in P13, Paz in P14, Peg in P15, Jubilly is P16, and I think that's the name of the driver was, I think it's Ambos. Maybe.
Who's your driver today? Tough decision. Really tough.
I feel your pain there, Hayes. I had the same. I had an 8th place finishing that took away from me for 12th, penalties wise. I don't know, you know.
Now, I think Pickles and Brinny did a fantastic job, and looking at Lindy taking P4 there in the end. With the battle that you had all race long there with Tess and all the others that normally grabs that 3rd or 4th place.
I think I'd have to give it to Pickles. He's had a 6th place start. He's won the race. He got his strategy right. He learnt his mistakes early on in his battles from Brindy. I think because of the way that he negotiated that battle with Brindy and come out on top, and he started behind Brindy, and he still managed to get the win, starting 6th. I think that's his lowest start this season. I'm going to give it to Pickles. In fact, I think we need to get some of these boys into the.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
Dalton.
going to do the invites.
Yeah, Pickles.
And everybody who is watching, maybe can you put the link for the driver of the day in the chat, Steel?
Oof.
Or somebody...
Yeah, I can do, yeah. Just give me 2 seconds to invite all these in. Who else do they want? You finished 3rd, Hopi. Where's Hopi? Yeah, give me 2 seconds, I'll put that link in for driver of today. Guys,
Yep.
as always, if you can make sure that your audio is included for us, please.
Yeah.
I'll let you start, Jerry, but I'll sort this link out, mate.
Yeah. Well, Pickles, congratulations on your race win there here at France. From the first qualifying and then backed out on your hot lap on the softs. You did an amazing job and incredible battling there with Brindy, and somebody said in the chat even these two changing positions more than Katie Price boyfriend. So really intense racing there. What do you think how your race went?
I mean, firstly, I just want to say, Brindy, I've never had a race where I've battled someone from like lap 1 all the way through to the end. That was mental. And I'm sweating so fucking much. But yeah, in qualifying, I was trying to do start on the mediums, and then I tried to leave as late as I could to go on my soft run. So then if like 10th down or put in soft runs, I would have put my lap in. But then I was seeing no one was going above me, so I was like, I'll just stay on the mediums. Got a good start, and then yeah, it was just trying to keep Brindy behind or re-overtake Brindy for pretty much the rest of the race. I think I got like a 3 or 4 lap break when I think we were overtaking Riceman, or it was one of the Williams, I think. But then even after that, it was like bordering on a second, and then he just closed back up, and I was like, oh, time for round 2.
Yeah, we saw that fight, and then Steele mentioned that Riceman was in the middle of you, but he made the moment you passed him, Riceman made a mistake, so Brindy could slide right back into your rear end of the car, and the battle continued. Yeah, really nice. Congratulations, Pickles. You wanna do Brindy Steele or?
Yeah, so Brindy, obviously qualifying ahead of Pickles, obviously you would have known straight away that you was into a bit of a battle in the race. I think you got your strategy nailed on. Just tell us, man, battling from lap 1 to lap 27, how did you find that, man?
Super difficult, not gonna lie. Obviously the one stop at France is the best strategy. Although, to be fair, credits to OP, who finished in P3, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who made the do-stop work. I mean, you know, good drive from him. But obviously the one stop is superior, and I saw Pickles go out on the softs, and a part of me was kind of hoping that he finished the lap, because then I would be on the better strategy, but he didn't, and he pulled out. And 1,000th was the gap, which was pretty insane.
Yeah. Yeah.
So at that point I kind of knew it was on, and then just battling for exactly like 27, was it 27 laps? Battling for 27 laps is just, I mean, like you said, Pickles, I've never had that before. But I don't know. P2.
Yeah, you did an incredible job there, Brenda, with overtaking and defensive moves, and I already said it in the commentary box. That must be so intense for you both. Like you must be like a focusing percentage like 200% for 27 laps. So congratulations on your P2 there, man. Great drive.
Thanks. Great respect
Yeah.
to Pickles as well for
Yeah, absolutely.
very clean battling.
Yeah,
Yeah, there was-
respect from both of us in the commentary box as well. Sorry to cut you off there, because we were saying in one of the overtaking scenarios, I was on board with you, Brindy, looking at your ERS deployment, and you just let Pickles breeze past. I'm like, what's he doing? And then as soon as he got past in the chicane, you just opened that ERS up and got him straight back. And I thought, that's clever. I did like that. I thought it was brilliant, really good, clear-minded racing in the middle of a really intense battle. So I just do not want to tip my cap to that. That was fantastic to see.
Thank you.
And we also have Tess here in the party. Welcome, Tess. Also a really nice battle there. It was the part 2 of the Brenda and Pickles fight between you and Lindy. All race long, very close, and I think that middle pack was really fighting for that fourth position there. It should be Temiston, Lindy, Hayes, or you, Tess.
Sim Racing, yeah.
Yeah, Sim Racing. Yeah, I can
Hayes, yeah.
maybe call a little bit more, but
Tamiston, Simba, mate, there was so many guys in that midfield battle. From one stage, from 4th to 9th, you were separated by 3 seconds for about 5 laps. It was phenomenal racing. Up and down the field, you had 2 guys out in front, obviously Pickles and Brindy Boy, and then you had you from yourself all the way down to 9th place, man. Fantastic racing.
yeah, and then after the straight finishing line, crossing the line at some position, but then the penalties, Tess. Talk us through that moment. You.
Well, as you say, it was so close, and fair play to all those guys. That was probably one of the most enjoyable races I've had on F1 in some time. The battling was clean. The battling was swapping back and forth. Like, no one was, I wouldn't say any of us were faster than each other. It was just a case of being in the DRS, using your overtake wisely. But on a serious level, though, I think it was all very evenly matched in this track, and it was really fun. And I think it was anyone's race. Problem with me, I am not very good at sitting behind someone and taking the correct lines. So I racked up a few penalties, as you guys probably seen in the comms box, and that cost me the race. Obviously, you're saying between 3rd or 4th and 9th, it was separated by 3 seconds. So that's 3 seconds, you know, so straight away, there's a big problem as soon as you get 1. I racked up 3, got 9 seconds, might have been 12 actually, I don't know. And that was purely down to me pushing too hard in areas I shouldn't have. But I'm not disheartened by it. I had a really fun race. Normally I would be punching myself right now, but the 2 drivers I wanted to beat today were Tamiston and Hopi, and I didn't beat either, but we move on to Austria.
Yeah, thank you, lads. We're gonna wrap this up. Nobody else in the party, so I want to thank everybody who was watching, and we are going to Australia next week, so hope to see you there again. If you aren't familiar with TT Motorsport yet and you are watching currently or watching this back, I'm just going to start in the intro video again, so you have a little bit of look and feel what the TT Motorsport is like. And there's also a Discord link here in the chat from the Twitch, so press that, join the Discord. This is pretty clean and simple. Answer some welcome questions there. Select if you want to drive in a European tiers or in American tiers. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for your support, and see you next week.
and Savajam gets a great start.
Oh, what a slide!
That makes the move, but Errol's still up the inside. Oh, no, it's almost 50-50 goes on Liam Hannon. They keep it. They make it stick around the outside, and he dives around the outside, and Sam does it. What a move!
Oh no, look at Jerry! Oh, out of nowhere!
Oh my gosh, and we have a battle for the lead, and Pickles has done it. I was so wrong.